Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with Greg Hansen. Greg, we are counting down the top 5 athletes in Southern Arizona through the first 5 or 6 months of the year 2014. In our last episode, we talked about Alex Bowman, who is number 5. Now we get to number 4. If Arizona is known for anything over the last year, it would probably be as being high jump U. First you had Brigetta Barrett, now you have the next big thing, Nick Ross. Greg, tell me about Nick Ross.
Nick Ross broke a 34-year-old U of A school record at home about a month ago. He jumped 7.6 Try that sometime.
Whew.
And then when he went to the Pac-12 finals, he won the high jump, and he finished second in the long jump and third in the triple jump. I mean, who does that?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. And at Arizona, I mean, it's a credit to them. Athletes like this, it seems like there's 1 or 2 every year who just take your breath away with their performances.
You could make a pretty good case, and you said high jump U, that this really is high jump U and not point guard U, because it dates back to 1990s when Tanya Hughes was 3-time NCAA champion in the high jump. And now they've probably got the best jumps coach in the country, Sheldon Blockberger, who coached Brigetta Barrett, and now Nick Ross, and I'm leaving out those before. But boy, Nick Ross, I mean, when he came here, I think he had jumped 7 feet in high school, and to improve 7 inches in your college career, nobody does that.
That's unheard of, yeah. This is Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen, talking about number 4, Nick Ross. Greg, tell me a little bit about Nick Ross's background and how he ended up at the U of A.
He's from Murrieta, California. You know, it's by Riverside in that area. And his 2 choices other than Arizona were Louisville and Kentucky. So USC and UCLA missed on him. All the Pac-12 schools missed on him. He comes here and develops into a stud. And he would have made the Olympic team 2012. He was 3rd, and the top 3 make it. But you needed to clear 7.7, and he cleared 7.5. So talk about being squashed emotionally. He didn't get to go to London, even though he qualified under part of the rule. So he's a guy who's going to be around 2016 at Rio de Janeiro. Good chance to be one of America's 3 high jumpers in the Olympics, but the competition is amazingly good. Even when he goes to the NCAA finals in 2 weeks in Oregon, there are about 4 jumpers who have cleared 7.5. So he can't have anything less than his best day to win the national title.
Wow. Where do you think Arizona finishes in the NCAAs this year?
I think the women's team could finish in the top 10, and the men's team probably about 10th. But you know, they've been consistently in the top 10, both of them, in the last 5 years. Tribute to Fred Harvey and what he's done. You know, the women's cross country team finished 2nd in the country this year, which might be the best team performance in Tucson all year. Is
there anybody on campus who does more with less than Fred Harvey? I mean, you look at their facilities, they're certainly not impressive. They practice and they compete off campus. I mean, it's not going to blow you away at all to go to a U of A track event, and yet they keep finding these athletes from far-flung places or even from under their nose in a place like Murrieta, California.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know if the coaches want this out publicly, but when they recruit somebody, they try not to take them over to Drachman Stadium, because then they lost the top incoming distance running recruit this year, Edward Chesrek, to Oregon, who committed to Arizona on his visit. Then he visited Oregon, went to Hayward Stadium and said, I think I'm going to be a Duck.
You ever been to Hayward Stadium? I'm sure you have multiple times.
I went to the 1980 Olympic trials there, and it's one of the highlights of my career.
I mean, that is the Yankee Stadium of track.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, absolutely. This is a good place to jump off. For Greg Hansen, this is Ryan Finley. This is Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Join us next time where we count down to number 3.
At Domino's, we're slowing down to make our handmade pan pizza the right way, taking our time to hand press the fresh dough into the pan, adding 2 layers of cheese, and slowing our ovens down to get the crust golden and crispy. So try a Domino's handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for just $7.99.